What's up, everybody? Kyle here at Let's Talk Wax. So 2 weeks ago, when the 2021 Bowman Chrome Checklist went live, I posted a video of my 10 favorite prospects on that checklist. I'll put a link in the description in case you missed it. Since then, 2021 Bowman Chrome has been live for about a week, and it is on fire. And today, I am bringing you a brand new video of the 10 hottest autos on that checklist. I determined the top 10 by gathering comps of every autograph on the checklist and ranking them in a sequential order from 1 to 10. Now, I will be offering some of my own personal insight on each prospect, but remember, this ranking is strictly based on their values. With that being said, there are actually 5 new players on this list that didn't make my original top 10. Before we dig into this list, if you guys enjoy my content, please subscribe so you don't miss any of my new videos. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Coming in the 10 spot is Pedro Leon, a 23-year-old shortstop who is ranked 5th in the Houston Astros organization. During his time this year in AA and AAA, he demonstrated a lot of thump, but he also demonstrated a knack for swinging and missing. His 29% K rate and .224 batting average are a bit scary to me, but he did hit 9 home runs in only 269 plate appearances this season. On a brighter note, Leon is a plus athlete with incredible bat speed that is a lock to stick at shortstop, but is also experimented in center field. If Leon can brush up his swing and miss, he could be an elite level player. Leon is a bit of a risk for me, but if you're a gambler, his autos are selling just under $100. Our number 9 hottest Bowman Chrome auto belongs to Liover Peguero, a 20-year-old shortstop in the Pittsburgh Pirates organization. While playing the entire season a year below his level in High A, Peguero put up some superb offensive numbers. The 4th-ranked Pirates prospect hit .270 with 14 home runs, 28 stolen bases, while posting a 25.2% K rate. Peguero is one of my favorite names on this checklist. He's a plus athlete, he can steal bases, he has a solid hit tool, and all the defensive capabilities to stay at shortstop. If he can find just a little more juice, he could be an elite level player also. Peguero's autos, like Leon, are just under the $100 mark. If I had to spend $100 on either player, I would go with Peguero by a long shot. 8th on our list, and another Pirates prospect, is Shailen Polanco. Polanco is a 17-year-old outfielder playing his first professional season in the Dominican Summer League. He's the 47th ranked prospect in the Pirates organization with a .214 batting average, 3 home runs, and 6 stolen bases. At first, his numbers don't really jump out at me for a $100 auto, but he has only had 164 professional plate appearances, so it's very difficult to determine any obvious strengths or weaknesses. Due to this small sample size, I don't think I'd be buying at $100. Yet. In the 7th spot is Victor Acosta, a 17-year-old shortstop in the Padres organization and one of my favorite sneak attack players on this checklist. Acosta has had a breakout year in the Dominican Summer League, hitting .290 with a 195 ISO, 5 home runs, 24 stolen bases, all while maintaining a sub-20 K percentage. He is currently ranked 14th in the organization and demonstrates the characteristics of a 5-tool player. It is very rare to find shortstops who can hit for average, hit for power, and steal bases. And 2 other guys doing that this year are Anthony Volpe and Oswald Peraza. Acosta autos are currently selling for around $100, but I will have to see a larger sample size before I'm buying in at that price. Coming in at 6 on this list is Reginald Preciato, an 18-year-old shortstop playing in the Complex League. Preciato is part of the Yu Darvish trade in 2020, and he is currently the number 3 ranked prospect in the Chicago Cubs organization. Preciato is another small sample size player with only 154 plate appearances. A .333 average and a 22.7 K percentage give us an idea of how well he is able to make quality contact. There are varying opinions on Preciato's defensive future. He will most likely slow down a bit too much to play shortstop as he adds mass to his 6'4" frame. Before I spend $110 on his base autos, I'll need to see some power develop, since it's likely for him to end up at third base or a corner outfield spot. The middleman on our list at number 5 is Ermel Vera, a 19-year-old shortstop prospect in the Los Angeles Angels organization. Vera's ability to hit for average earned him a promotion to Low A this year and the 2nd spot on LA's top prospect list. At this point, Vera's hit tool outranks his power by a long shot. He held a .303 average through 2 levels as an 18-year-old who turned 19 a week before the season ended. There are some questions about his speed forcing a move from shortstop, but there's still confidence he may stick at the position. Vera's base autos are currently selling for $115. Best case scenario is him adding quality mass that 1, doesn't impede his ability to stay at short, and 2, helps him develop more game power. The 4th hottest auto in the 2021 Bowman Chrome Checklist belongs to Carlos Colmenarez, a 17-year-old shortstop in the Tampa Bay organization. Colmenarez seems to be a safe bet with above-average grades across the board that land him 9th in the Rays farm system. He has the tools to stick at shortstop, hit for average, and he may develop some thump as he matures physically. So far in the DSL, he has only had 89 plate appearances, which is the smallest sample size on this list. He's hitting .253 with 6 stolen bases and a 25.8% K rate. His autos are currently selling for right around the $150 mark, making him quite a gamble for such a small sample size. Taking home the bronze in this product is Willy Diaz, a 17-year-old shortstop who is currently the 8th ranked prospect in the LA Dodgers organization. Wilman's wheels and athleticism play very well with his exceptional bat speed. Similar to Colmenarez, he has only had 92 professional plate appearances. Diaz is currently hitting .229 with 1 home run, 1 stolen base, and a 28.3% K rate. Although there may not be much data to analyze on Diaz, he is a plus athlete that projects as a possible speed power player. Willy Diaz autos are currently selling for $160. One of the more hyped up prospects on this checklist, Luis Rodriguez, brings home the silver medal with a base auto around $325. Rodriguez grades above average across the board, similar to Colmenarez, and has gotten off to a bit of a slow start in his first professional season. Through 236 plate appearances in the Complex League, Rodriguez is hitting .216 with 8 home runs, 1 stolen base, and an alarming 31% K rate. Now, 8 home runs over 236 plate appearances as a 19-year-old is pretty impressive, but presence of above average swing and miss could limit his power output as he works through the higher levels. I could think of about 100 other players I would spend $325 on before Luis Rodriguez. But if he ends up growing into a 30-plus home run power guy, I guess the joke will be on me. And finally, the number 1 hottest player on the 2021 Bowman Chrome Autograph Checklist, Cristian Hernandez. The 8th-ranked Chicago Cubs prospect is making his professional debut in the Dominican Summer League this year as a 17-year-old. Many scouts consider him the top prospect in the entire 2020 international class. Over the course of 190 plate appearances, Hernandez is hitting .287 with 5 home runs, 20 stolen bases, and a K percentage right at 20. There's been a lot of hype building up around Hernandez prior to release. He's been compared to a young Alex Rodriguez or Javier Baez. Current comps for Hernandez autos are at a whopping $425. But he also possesses an airplane hanger ceiling, so if you're the gambling type, this may be a good buy for you. As I said before, guys, this list was generated solely on price and popularity and is not reflective of my personal favorite top 10. For any of you that are breaking a lot of this product, these are the 10 guys to look for to get an instant ROI. Also, if you're trying to buy any of these guys, it may be better to wait a week or two to see how prices settle, especially with the offseason quickly approaching. This product has been absolute fire since release, so I hope you're all really enjoying it. Be sure to let me know in the comments who you guys are chasing, because there's so many guys on this checklist that I do like. As always, if you guys enjoy my content, please subscribe so you don't miss any of my new videos. Everybody have a great night.